far as the number of hits that you were able to put upon them in Game 1, is that a big part of what you would like to do tonight as well?
I don't think we come out with the intention of running up the hit count, but that's part of our game. That's part of our identity and how we play. We want to play fast. This is a team that if you're turning pucks over, they'll make you pay. So we have to manage it. And a lot of times it's dumping the puck in and then getting it on the forecheck, and that usually leads to a hit.
Todd, what do you expect out of R.J. Umberger tonight, and probably one of the games he's most looked forward to maybe in his whole career? And do you have an update on Nick Foligno?
Nick's out skating right now. We're hoping that he'll be ready to go in Game 3. He'll skate today, skate tomorrow, and then we'll make that decision either Sunday night or Monday morning. I'm assuming it'll probably be Monday morning after our morning skate and getting ready for that game. As far as RJ, I'm expecting him to come out and play fast, play big. He's one guy that consistently all year is what he's done well for our team is he's gone to the net and played hard at the net. So that's one thing that he'll provide. But he's a guy that's from this area. Playoff game coming home and playing in front of I'm sure a lot of friends and family. So he's going to be a good addition to our team.
Beyond being the youngest team in the league this year, talk about the play of Ryan Murray and Boone Jenner from Game 1 now going into Game 2. Are they playing like first-year players and being in the playoffs right now?
They've grown a lot this year. I'll start with Ryan. Ryan came in and I think from day one showed a poise that we weren't expected to see. At least I wasn't expected to see in his game, and his game has continually gotten better. He's improved all year. He's worked hard at his game. Credit to his teammates who help him out. Credit to Craig Hartsburg, who's worked with him, but he does not play like a rookie. And getting him back, when he went down with that injury, it left us with a bit of a hole. And the other guys did a good job stepping in and filling in while he was out. And we're talking about a really young kid here. So missing that, obviously it says a lot about, I think, how he's valued on this team. And, again, his poise and playing in the first game of his career, at least playoffs, I thought he did a very good job. And then Boone is, I think, continually impressed and gotten better and better. And he showed, for a young guy, I've watched him all year battle and compete against big, strong guys, big, strong NHL players, and they struggle to play against him, to contain him. And I'm excited for the Blue Jackets' future, what it's going to be like in a couple of years when these guys get more experience, they get more comfortable, and they grow and they get stronger. They're going to be two tremendous players for this organization.
Coach, RJ has something like 13 career playoff goals and 20-some playoff games. Does a resume like that, when it comes to the postseason, does that mean anything to you as a coach?
Well, it does. You always look at history. He's had success. He's one of the guys who's had some experience playing in our playoffs. So again, it'll be a good addition. A guy that's been through it a little bit, and you're looking for some help in the locker room. But it's great to have a guy. I think for a team that sometimes can be challenged to score goals, it's nice to have a guy that has proven over or throughout his career that he's been able to score.
Todd, you had a couple days off here. Did you like how this played out, having the 2 days in between and being able to go home, or would you have rather it just been one day off?
It doesn't matter. This is how it was, so it doesn't matter if I would have liked to have done it this way or that way. This is how it shaped up schedule-wise. I think going home was good for us. I think just so we aren't hanging around a hotel room, we aren't eating at a restaurant. I think some of it is also getting away from the game, where you have the I'll use the word distractions. Not that family is a distraction, but it can distract you mentally to get away from the game. I mean, spend time with your kids and your family. You're sleeping in your own bed. You got your own comforts of home. As far as TV, refrigerator, you aren't running out and around. So I like that we were able to get home. We had a good practice yesterday, and coming back in, and I felt we were refocused this morning, getting ready for Game 2.
Todd, the cliche is lessons learned from game one, but with a young team and you yourself in the playoffs for the first time, what was learned in game one that might be different tonight in game two, or you might apply differently in game two?
Lessons learned. For the big thing for me, myself, and I think our group was just getting our feet wet. Sometimes being your first time, you don't really know what to expect. What is it going to be like? You hear a lot of coaches, a lot of players talk about playoffs and what it's like. So there's the anticipation of that, but you're still unsure. And I think just going through it, the crowd, the atmosphere, the Penguins, it's a larger scale. And I think once you get into the game, lesson learned is it's still just hockey. It's still just a game. You got to skate, you got to pass, you got to shoot, you got to try to score more goals than the other team. Well, I think Pittsburgh's going to come out. I think they're going to be better tonight. I think they're going to be better. I think they're going to. I'm not saying the power play is going to be better. I think they're going to come out with a focus, and we have to be prepared to do the same thing. You got your feet wet, and there's some areas that we have to get better at that we talked about, systematic and just decisions. But as a group, we got to be better.